So the hierarchy model, again, about context. So thinking of the idea of a hierarchy just in general, the idea that certain things, people, ideas have more value or status or are above others. There is a hierarchy and order to things. Then overlaying that idea on top of communication is what gives us the hierarchy model for CMM. We are never only telling one story at a time. There are always multiple stories happening in ourselves. So what the hierarchy model does is helps us to understand how we are organizing those stories in our own selves. What stories are we giving more attention to or putting more value on? Not all context is equal. The context to any conversation or interaction or situation or any communication moment is made up of different contextual factors. The context is just not one broad layer. We exist in multiple contexts at any given moment. So we can break it down to the utterance. The utterance is what is said, and that exists in the context of me, the individual who's saying it, but it also exists in the context of the episode, the interaction that's happening, as well as the larger society and the culture that exists. Another piece of context could be the feelings that exist around a topic or the sense of self of the individuals in the interaction. We're not stuck in one hierarchy as far as what is prioritized, but we are actually the ones who dictate what the hierarchy looks like. So we say what is important to us, what we value, what layer of context has the biggest impact on all the others, which story impacts the others. Imagine you're sitting at a table with a pencil and a piece of paper and you draw a big square, and then you draw a smaller square inside of that one, and a smaller one in that one, and a smaller one in that one, and so on. Then you get to label each square with which level of context is the highest level or the biggest square, meaning it's the most important, and then down from there. The hierarchy model is giving us a frame to put our stories in. It helps us frame them.